And we continue this afternoon on Central Valley Talk. My next guest, back with us, Jessie Starlin from Global Metro Security. Jessie, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you very much.
Tell everyone about your business.
Thank you. Well, right now we're, trying to put people to work, find jobs, contract with companies, different companies that's available out there that's hiring people, and try to get as many people start working, and on the work, get them off the work for our roles, get them to doing something constructive that help make life more meaning for them, so they can help their families, help the community, and have everything goes a lot smoother than having to, so to speak, be at the mercy of just a few dollars a month, besides food handouts.
Sure. Sure. So what are the qualifications to be in your business?
Well, you got to be 18 years old. You have to go through a background check through FBI, Department of Justice, and they'll go through the whole check there. Once they turn the application in to me for a security guard, then I send it up to Bureau of Security Investigation, and then they take it from there. Get fingerprinted and anything like that.
Do most of the people who apply, are they accepted? Or do you weed out some bad ones?
Yeah, well, the majority of them that I've sent through, they're accepted, but then it's, a few that's weeded out.
Something pops up on their background check? Or
Yes. Yeah, because you go to the different events. Some events are real large, like the Oakland football game, the different, in the stadiums, and we try to keep that, make sure security is there to keep down anything from somebody walking in there with a bomb on them, to check them real good before they come in to the event, whatever event it could be, from regular football games to Super Bowls and everything else, and try to cut down loss of life. You can see on the news and CNN, I was just listening to it earlier and concerning this political things, and as far as some people think that we should just shut it completely off with the Muslims, and then I think President Obama, he's been handling it pretty good. But it's something to look at, because you're not going to keep 100%, of these people out. They're even coming over, from what I understand from the news, and taking our folks over there and joining the ISIS cause and everything. So, we're living in this dead time. Things going to happen like that. The Bible foretold it. So I think our government is doing a pretty good job so far. And it's just hard to just cut off completely all Muslims, where I think it's like, a third, as far as Christianity type God religions, people into a lot. You get a lot of good people over, so just to chop off everybody's head it's a pretty hard decision. But temporarily, you could do things to see, hey, how can we improve the system? How can it be better? I know the president, he has advisors and, Central Intelligence and CIA and all that. These people are supposed to, they're taking care of their, Hillary Clinton, she did a good job, Secretary of State, at least I believe. So, we'll do the best we can and just keep it praying and looking up.
Okay. A lot of people don't take security guards seriously. They think they're all wannabe cops. How do you look at it?
Well, I know years back, particularly like 20 years ago, they just thought we was like almost practically the scum of the earth, different people in professions. And as things have developed, now you hear a whole lot about security everywhere, And from security guard to security patrol, all the way to cyber security for computers, for the internet, between nations, So it's so they start giving a little bit more respect, well, a lot more respect to the job we're doing, because our fee pay, is always at the bottom. Depending on if you're armed guard, okay, you're gonna get almost twice as much money. But so our image has improved, and they're giving you some respect now for being into the security field.
Do the people you employ, are some of them armed and some not?
Yeah, some armed, very few, because a lot of companies, whatever, they don't want to, pay that extra expense for armed guard. But you get places like where they need armed guards at RIS and different facilities where it's a must that you got to be armed.
Mm-hmm.
But
So what can an unarmed security guard do other than call the police if something happens?
Yeah, basically we observe and we report and call PD. Basically, that's pretty close. Or just having our presence there will deter a crime from happening. They'll try to wait until a security guard, because they know we're going to call in. So that's our job, right, to observe and report. Deterrence. Or a lot of security guards run into problems. They try to pretend they're the police and, apprehending suspects and just cause a whole mess, which we don't have that authority or that privilege, that they have. So we just call and observe, that's why we don't get the pay like Fresno PD or San Francisco, because they go after the guys and tackle them, and they got the artillery and the weapons, and but we can put them on alert, like they were saying. For a lot of times when something foreign comes in this country, we got a lot of security guards out there, more than the police do. I think they say we got something like a ratio of 3-to-1. We should be the first to know whenever something comes in this country or spotted, and then report to them. So that's the service that we service. And we're a lot cheaper. They're paying $50 an hour, You get it for like 20, 17, or whatever is negotiated.
All right, Jesse. How can folks find out more about Global Metro, or if they'd like to apply for a job, what can they do?
Global Metro, yeah, you can give me a call, and I'm into counseling and other things. I've been in the business since 1988, and my number is area code 559-273-0097, and I help and assist in whatever counseling you need, and whatever situation you might, from home, residential, commercial, to from working at hospitals, manufacturing plants, and we'll take a look at it and see, can we give you the right information on what you should have and what location, cameras, surveillance, and that comes all in another different bag.
Okay. Jesse, thank you so much. Jessie Starlin from Global Metro Security here on Central Valley Talk.